How you doing, Mr. DJ? Back on a pretty cold Monday morning here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Boy, we're right in the midst of winter. 2018, the date of January 15th, 2018. It's 5 past midnight with Mr. DJ resuming counting down my fantasy playlist of January 10th, 2016. Retro sounding record, a soul record of sorts. Boy, some of that old school soul pouring into this record gleams with that soul. Yes, it does. Meghan Trainor, like I'm going to lose you with John Legend. At number 27, it's up 4 from number 31. You know, she's got that retro sound. Meghan Trainor, all about that bass. Had that girl group sound from the 60s in there. And it was a very retro record. She understands that old school stuff. That's cool. Meghan Trainor, like I'm going to lose you. Um, well, let's see. I don't know where to start on this because there's like two different stories on this record. There were about 3 people who wrote this record, including Meghan Trainor. Now, Meghan Trainor, she had developed a demo to this record some years before she worked on the album, her debut album called Tidal. And when she was working on the album, she was reluctant to share that demo with her record company. But her uncle stepped in. He said, you guys, he stepped in. He went up to her management. He said, you need to listen to this demo. Man, it's killer. And so the management team listened to Meghan Trainor's demo and they were like, oh God, we got to put this on the album. This is it. This is a bomb right here. One of them actually cried. One of the managers actually burst into tears. Now there's another story, sort of a variant. The song started out as a reggae record. And Meghan Trainor thought that since it was in a reggae style, it was a poor fit for the album. So she went to the producer. She met this guy back in 2011. This guy, his name is Chris Gelbuda. And I read a little bit about this guy. He could play 9 instruments. He's a multi-instrumentalist. And he met Meghan Trainor back in 2011. And, well, she played the demo. She introduced the demo to Chris Gelbuda. And she expressed her dissatisfaction about it. And Gelbuda, he picked up his guitar and started strumming various melodies, using experimenting. They were brainstorming. They were coming up with ideas. Let's do something else with this record. And he was coming out with different melodies, different tempos. And he came up with something that Meghan Trainor really got into. And they worked on this record for weeks. And from what I understand, this record is all these 2 people, basically. There might be some session musicians involved, but this is definitely a Meghan Trainor and Chris Gelbuda collaboration. The song was recorded in 2014 in Gelbuda's studio, his home studio in Nashville, Tennessee. And by the way, for you music geeks out there who like a little bit of the technical stuff, the song is at 72 beats per minute. It's a slow record. It's just kind of a shuffle a little bit. And it's written in the key of C major. Went to number 8 here in the States. Did well overseas too, although in England went to number 99. But still, yeah, old school soul. Most definitely. Number 27, Meghan Trainor and John Legend. Like I'm Gonna Lose You on my fantasy playlist, January the 10th, 2016.